Welcome to the Joseph Chris Show. Today is Tuesday, April the 22nd, 2025, and we're here to talking about what went down on about a fight out at WrestleMania. 3 days ago, Jay Uso, they won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship after making Gunther tap out. And then last night, Gunther went on to confront Michael Cole and got heated on Michael Cole and then tried to choke Michael Cole out, but they accidentally put a sleeper hold on Pat McAfee that nearly ended his life. Oh well, the list goes on and on to go to, but man, what a shame what Gunther having gone through and but this and that. But anyway, the heck with that. I mean, look, Gunther is a bad guy now. After what he did to Pat McAfee last night, following the loss on by Jay, following the loss by Jay Uso, that was on Saturday night. He got tapped out by Jay Uso, and I'm glad Jay Uso did win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I was so happy about that. Jay Uso became the best superstar to win the Royal Rumble. Then then 3 months later, he went on to win that title. And I was so happy about it. The fans went nuts. The fans got there jamming, Michael Cole jamming, Pat McAfee jamming, and they were like this. Lee. Wow, this is a good one. But it was a great show. Great show. The first opening match on night one on Saturday night. And it is what it is. But what about and the celebration? And the celebration when Jay Uso came by, everybody was happy. We all happy. Michael Cole's happy. Pat McAfee's happy. And the fans up there doing this and that. It's just great. Everything's looking great. Sami Zayn came out to congratulate Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso. That's Jay's brother came out. They all thrilled on celebration, doing the lead thing, and I'm so happy about it. It is absolutely a great one. It was a good one. It was a good one. The fans happy about it. Jay Uso will keep his WWE World Heavyweight Championship for good. Maybe forever. Maybe the next WrestleMania. Who cares? But what happened last night? Okay, Gunther is mad as hell. He went on angering call from Michael Cole, and he went on to have some balls on him. He came closer and he held Pat McAfee, tried to stop him, and then Gunther goes off. He goes off both of them, both Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. Then McAfee did try to put a chokehold on Michael Cole. Then Pat McAfee saved the day, and he started the fight with Gunther. Gunther put the chokehold on Pat McAfee. Officials, referees, and Adam Pearce tried to stop him as it went on and on. Pat McAfee, Gunther nearly end Pat McAfee's life. Some of his friends tried to stop. Security won't let him. It was one of the most ridiculous things I ever seen. You don't put your hands on an announced team ever. And what Gunther has gone through this whole discord thing, so man, I was mad at him. Man, I was mad at him of what he did. He ought to be ashamed of himself. And what Gunther did to Pat McAfee on the putting the chokehold, man, this is not in the 2020s and 2000, the beginning of the 2020. I mean, God's almighty. What Gunther has did what Gunther has done, fighting the loss by Jey Uso for the championship. But damn it, I mean, Gunther could be foul for real. Michael Cole and Pat McAfee got what they deserved, but the payback is coming for Gunther. Gunther, payback is coming. So now we're gonna go on this and go back. I mean, like, I mean, Gunther should be suspended for WWE. But here's what I'm talking about. Now it says this. Gunther, man, look, he just, I mean, Pat McAfee shook out by Gunther in a shocking attack on WWE. He was mad at this and that. And so we're gonna go take a look here on that. It says this. Look, Gunther is not happy after losing the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The Wayne General saw his 259-day title reign come to the end at the hands of the Jey Uso on WWE WrestleMania 41 Night 1 on Saturday at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, and fans is sad to see plenty of frustration from him on the run after WrestleMania. Here we go now. However, little did the WWE Universe know that Goto would take aim at the Raw on Netflix announced team of Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. Goto approaches the announced table and got in Michael Cole's face, and then he showed McAfee. Things escalate from there, with Goto trying to choke out Cole before McAfee made the save. From there, Goto locked in a choke on McAfee as officials held back staff members of the Pat McAfee show who were in attendance. Now McAfee was tending to buy the trainers in the back following the attack, while general manager Adam Pearce tried to get Cole. He started that he thought Goto broke his nose. The night off, Cole questioned how he could do his job without being able to express opinions on what happens in the ring. Cole then responds that he hasn't going to be building before returning to commentary to Joe Tessitore, where he echoed that same argument. Now, as for the new champion, Jey celebrated his victory with Jimmy Uso and Sami Zayn. The WrestleMania 41 victory marked Jey's first world title reign and first win over Gunther after losing the previous three singles matches between the two superstars. So what is so now what we're talking about is Jey Uso winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship is very special for him, for the Samoans, for everything, and for everybody that goes up, for Rikishi, and for The Rock, their cousins. His cousins are so happy because all the Samoans are all out there enjoying themselves. So now Jey Uso is celebrating, and it says this and that. So now let's go to Pat McAfee now. This afternoon, today, Pat McAfee moves on, heads to the show, and trying to think, he was so speechless. He was. I mean, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I feel bad for Pat McAfee of what Goto did. Goto should have been ashamed. Damn shame. Now it says this. Now, Pat McAfee finds himself in a path of the very angry Goto during the post WrestleMania episode of Monday Night Raw last night, and he's probably still feeling a bit sore. Gunther was pretty upset after losing the World Heavyweight Championship to Jey Uso in one of the WrestleMania main events on the weekend and took on play-by-play announcer Michael Cole. McAfee, I said again, McAfee got involved, stopping the wrestler from locking Cole up in the submission hole, but he ended up being the one who felt Gunther's breath as he got choked out, with the Australian putting him in a sleeper hole. The former NFL stars, ESPN producers jumped in and tried to get Gunther off him, but their efforts were in vain. Why did why did the security stop all the fans to getting into Gunther? Why did they say to McAfee? McAfee was not able to continue the broadcast and was replaced by Joe Tessitoy. Now, Gunther had come off a situation in which he was the one stuck in a submission move. Uso got him to submit, resulting in a false world championship. Gunther told reporters before the both that he had no problems being the WWE's party popular, but was the one he got popped on. Welcome to the late era, Uso told reporters after the victory on Saturday night. I don't know what's about to happen. I'm gonna embrace the hate. I'm gonna embrace the love. Unfortunately for McAfee, he's paying for Uso's exploits even if he wasn't directly involved. Still, he's no stranger to the old fight as he's had his own storylines at WWE. This latest incident could mark the beginning of one. So now, I mean, I can't piss at Gunther. Really pissed. And it goes on and on and on. I mean, like, I was, I wasn't a big fan of Gunther at all. But then it's coming. So anyway, what the hell's going on for Gunther? So now I do know that things happen so far so fast, and and today Pat McAfee went on the his show and with his sons for about what Goto did to him that was on Monday night. Don't and but this is all the just content. Joe he was being replaced by Joe Tessitore. So now it goes on and more going on right now. So anyway, we're gonna see where it's all playing out. But not about this. Goto got away with it. Goto got away with it. Putting hands on Pat McAfee after he put his hands on Michael Cole, tried to shock Cole out, but he showed Pat McAfee out, and that is exactly what he did. Now all this commotion, all this emotions, and all this stuff going on. So anyway, it's just literally out there, and the payback could be on Goto. So now I really don't. I mean, I don't care about. I really don't give a what about Goto at all. So anyway, what I say, what it is what it is now. Yeah, for sure. This is I know I wanted this thing to watch, but we gotta watch and see what is going on here. But at the time we're going on, let's just move on to Jay Uso. Now, Jay Uso, that's what we said something about this right now. Jay Uso came out celebrating last night. What's next for Jay Uso? Now, let's take a look. What is going on? And just anyway, he went on to confront. Now, Sami Zayn confronts Jay Uso in WWE return. Now, it says this. Sami Zayn has made his return to WWE TV last night after a spell on the sidelines as he come face to face with the No World Heavyweight Championship. At WrestleMania 41, Jey Uso captured the WWE World Heavyweight Championship as he shot the wall by tapping out Gunther with his own sleeper hold. Uso had the Las Vegas crowd behind him in a giant stadium with the biggest leap along led. And while in Las Vegas, Jey Uso came to celebrate his victory. However, Uso didn't have to celebrate alone for long. Sami Zayn joins Jey Uso celebration. And it says that Sami Zayn made his return to WWE television following an 8-week absence after he was brutally put out of action by Kevin Owens at Elimination Chamber. Uso seemed unsure of why Zayn was there after a weekend of screw jobs and betrayals that saw Uso and Zayn's former partner in the bloodline, Roman Reigns, screwed over by Paul Heyman. However, any fears were soon put to bed as Sami Zayn told Uso that nobody deserves the World Heavyweight Championship title more than him. Jimmy Uso joined the pair in the ring as the three men celebrated the achievement together. Jey Uso's WrestleMania opponent, Gunther, had an interesting night on Raw as he showed both Michael Cole and Pat McAfee after the show told the ring general that he wasn't the one who tapped out at WrestleMania. So Sammy and Jimmy Uso celebrated with Jey Uso at the winning of the title. Now we go to John Cena. Let's go to what John Cena did on Sunday night at WrestleMania when he won his 17th World Championship, 17th WWE Championship. Now, it says this. Let's take a look what happened last night on Raw. John Cena became the man to beat Ric Flair's record and won his 17th WWE Championship. So yes, it has been. It was it is. I mean, and I have a friend named Wobble Cord. Is 20, 100% right about John Cena winning his 17th championship. Now it says this. Now it is what it is. So anyway, what a surprise! What a surprise! What a surprise! Oh my goodness! Now John Cena last night with his title, with his championship belt, it's finally his now. He was being bullied and then he fired back on the fans. He fired back everybody. He said he was going to ring wrestling. And he was talking all this and all this talk. Man, can't stand it. Now, and then after winning his record 17th WWE title at WrestleMania 41, John Cena ran into a final for Monday Night Raw, Randy Orton. Cena took the win and was in the midst of talking on the mic before Orton creeping up behind him out of nowhere. Make sure to get a great picture because the last world champion is hell. Cena said. Milliseconds later, he turned around to meet Orton. He delivered a rep RKO. Orton's signature finishing move. Orton then took the belt and raised it above his head while standing over Cena. Both men participated at WrestleMania 41 on Sunday, winning their respective matches. The 10th-time WWE champion, known for his RKOs, posting a photo of him standing behind Cena in the ring afterward. The two professional wrestling icons have been engaging in a rivalry for over a decade. Over a decade, Cena is the middle of his farewell tour from WWE as he'll retire at the end of this year. So I couldn't even believe it was first. John Cena is right. But he's being RKO by Randy Orton out of nowhere. Now all this stuff happened before, all this stuff happened, we're gonna see this and we're gonna see that here at Backlash when these two collide for the undisputed WWE Championship. It starts on May the 10th on PLE, but the title on the line is gonna be in St. Louis, of Randy Orton's hometown. That will be on May the 10th. That will be on Saturday night. So anyway, except now what I said talking about, Cena Day One got. I mean, I do think that if wouldn't John Cena would have got caught with a low by Randy Orton with a low blow, John Cena couldn't be disqualified, and that has Cody Rhodes win the title. But then John Cena did low blow with the referee down. There's no referee. John Patton is down, and then John Cena hit Cody Rhodes with a belt. And they had to have Shaq Patton in a 1, 2, 3 count. That was on Sunday night. And then John Cena won his 17th WWE Championship. But anyway, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But hold on to their hats because I gotta say this right now. It is absolutely one of the best shows ever. A good show ever here. And that in this thing that goes up. It is what it is. And here's what John Cena just said. Now, John Cena reveals he got hair transplant surgery after bullying from fans. Now it says this. John Cena reveals he got hair transplant surgery after WWE fans bullying him about his blood bell spot. You chant and you make me feel small and you embarrass me. Cena, at age 47, told the WWE War crowd while appearing on the Pat McAfee show on Monday morning. Y'all don't know what that's like. That is straight up bullying. That's just not cool. I don't like it. So thank you for bullying me into getting surgery hair replacement. That's how far y'all push me. Similar vaccines came out day after winning his record-breaking 17th WWE Championship at WrestleMania in Las Vegas. And that's what he says all about. Now, during the interview, Cena largely remained in his heel chapter, a term used in professional wrestling to indicate a bad guy. I just saw that only so many blind spot signs, and that's the thing. When you get surgery, your hair falls out because the new ones had to grow. So the old one falls out, he said while turning to the crowd. And you guys, by the way, thank you for being so aware of my needs and emotions. Because you guys whipped me into shells for the general problem that I can't control. The Suicide Squad actor underwent the transplant surgery in November. This isn't cool. You guys aren't cool to me. Why do you think I did it? He continued. I'm in the Royal Rumble trying to win and fans ask, how's the blind spot? Like, that's not fair. I can't control that. Male analysis and carditis is the most common form of hair loss in men, affecting 30 to 50% of men by age 50. The national issue of health states. Explain the transplant process in simple terms. Cena said, you have to take the hair from the side and plant them in on the top. You take the lawn over here and you put it on the dry spot. It just takes a while for it to come in. It's coming in. Man, it's coming. Hopefully, in a couple of months, it looks better. Once that happens, the wicked Strickland star hopes to let his hair flow. Sinners says that he got a problem and he tried to fix it. That's what he's doing. And he's not going to tell someone. He's not going to tell you who did it because he's still waiting for it to get better. Once it gets better and he'll got the long flowing locks and he'll be like, yo, go to this guy. So he's working on it. Work in progress. Work in progress. That's what John Cena said. So now, that was it. Also, on the opening match, the first match, Becky Lynch, they returned to WWE TV when she teamed up with Raquel to win the WWE World Tag Team, WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. They were so happy. The next day, last night, lost the titles. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez got their titles back. Becky Lynch came on the company logo, gave them a hug, and just turn on Laura Bacala. Becky Lynch is a bad lady now. She's Tony Hill, and she's a bad lady now. After she attacked for Bacala, after they lost to WWE Women's Tag Team Champs. That's all I have to say for now. This is Just Good. Please subscribe to this video, and please check me out on YouTube and on TikTok. And I will see you tomorrow. Till then, take care. Peace out.